everybody, and welcome to BuzzTV. I do want to start things off by saying that tonight, due to illness, the part of Jason Busby will be played by Bill Castellano.
Hi.
That's right, guys. Jason is out of commission at the moment. He was acting a little lame this morning, so we had to put him down with a revolver.
Ouch.
And actually, he's not feeling well, so he will be joining us again.
A little bit under the weather.
Yeah. So, and you just don't want to see him in the state that he's in right now, but it's all good.
Yeah.
So, BuzzTV is for mature audiences only.
Yes,
so
it is.
If you are easily offended by being forced to think, I do recommend that you stop the show now. Oh, and if you don't like me bursting off into rails of profanity, you might want to stop that too.
Sure. So we can swear now. Basically?
Well, we can. There are limitations. You know,
sure.
there are certain.
Aren't there like
swear
7 words that you can't say, on TV?
I don't know. I'd have to look that up. I know back in the 60s, you weren't allowed to say fire. Because
really?
The Rolling Stones were on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Oh, right.
And one of the lyrics of their songs was fire, and they actually weren't allowed to sing the song.
Or was that the Doors? Come on, baby, light my fire?
No, it was the Rolling Stones.
Okay.
But I don't remember what song it was, because I'm not a huge Stones fan. So, busy day today over in 3D Buzzland.
A lot of work getting done.
Yeah,
it's been pretty awesome on all fronts.
Yeah.
Like multiple things, multiple systems of work being accomplished.
Everybody's been jamming. Bill and I have been recording a bunch of 3ds Max fundamentals.
Mm-hmm. Doing a lot of great research, explaining things so that they're very easy to understand.
That's right, keeping things
and rocking on.
Keeping things flowing and right on par with our Maya fundamentals class, which is very exciting.
And even superseding it in some parts.
Speaking of Max fundamentals, we actually have some video content encoding even as we speak.
That's right. The first content drop is being worked on.
That's right. Yeah. That is being put together and should be up, I don't know, in the next couple of days, I think. Actually, I'm sorry. Correction. This just in. Content drops will be beginning as early as tonight for some of you. So,
You can start learning Max tonight?
It's on the way. So, if you guys haven't yet pre-ordered the 3ds Max Fundamentals class, it is the first time 3D Buzz is actually going to send you the videos pretty much as we complete them. You will not have to wait months for us to actually finish up the Fundamentals class. Every time we get a block of about 4 to 6 hours done, we're going to send it to you.
Right, and then we're going to have these content meetings with the students.
That's right.
To get feedback.
We're probably going to be setting the first one of those up next week sometime, I would imagine. And we're going to actually get in touch with the people who are receiving these content drops. See if you guys have any questions. Make sure that you're down with how the videos are going. Maybe if you notice a technical problem in one of the videos, let us know. We'll fix it. Some videos may be replaced. Some of them might be completely removed.
Exactly.
Other videos may be inserted into the flow. So in a way,
it's like they're beta testing.
You're almost like a beta tester. I'd say you're actually more like a student in a real classroom.
Yeah,
where
that's a better way to look at it.
You're going to be listening to a real instructor who's sending you lessons on a weekly basis, and then you get to throw in your feedback. You get to actually ask questions, and then after all is said and done, we're actually going to pack up the DVDs, and we'll still send them to you. Even though at this point you've downloaded all of those videos and probably a lot more.
And you'll get BuzzNet access.
You'll get you'll have access to BuzzNet, and in the very last video that we do for the Max Fundamentals class, we are going to personally thank everybody who helps us out with this program and actually keeps in touch with us. So
very cool stuff, yeah.
Lots of things going on. Been very, very busy around here, and I think that's about all I have for around here. Because really, if it hasn't taken place inside,
we're getting some new forums up pretty soon, maybe tonight.
There you go. We got a new BuzzTV forum that is coming up and on the way. With more information on how you can submit content to be put up on BuzzTV. As a matter of fact, we have a gorgeous background behind us.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
A view of
that is nice.
CG Spain, I think, that was put together by Niels. So I'm sure that this will have no effect whatsoever on Neil's typically humble nature.
Oh, yes, because he is very soft-spoken, and, he doesn't like to talk about himself very much.
I noticed he doesn't really have any ego issues.
None whatsoever,
so, He should, I'm sure this will keep him nice and humble to know that his work was showcased on BuzzTV.
Sure.
But, if you'd like to...
his head will explode, right there.
If you'd like to create a backdrop for BuzzTV, we are in the market, so to speak, and we're looking to put up some student works. right now, we're looking for cityscapes. And we'll put up a post inside the new BuzzTV forum as soon as it goes up. But just to kind of give you guys a heads up, we're going to be putting together a contest where you guys can submit renders of cityscapes, and the winners will be used as backdrops here on BuzzTV.
And they can do what? 3D, 2D? However they want to do it?
I'm pretty easy. I mean, if it's a really good photograph of a real city, I mean, if I like what I see and I think it's going to go up as a good backdrop, we might just
real city like Dixon or something? Like
no.
Because it does have a downtown.
Yeah. Okay, so there
Moving
you
right
go.
along.
I've seen Dixon. Okay, it's not that exciting. So we have some news from around the world. Interesting stuff.
What else do we have going on? Let's give a little intro. We got the news. We got some movie trailers coming out.
Movie trailers. Yeah, we can give you
we're
guys
gonna do some
a quick
call-ins.
overview.
Yeah, we're gonna show some footage from some students.
We got all sorts of stuff coming in from 3D Buzz members. But let's go ahead and take it away with a little bit of news. Why don't you go ahead and start us off real quick with our top news story?
Sounds good. Tom Cruise's choice of names questionable. Tom Cruise recently had a baby girl. He named her Suri, which according to him is the Hebrew word for princess.
According to him.
Yes.
Because apparently he knows Hebrew.
Right. But in the shocker of all shockers, Tom Cruise isn't the linguistic expert he claims to be. Despite telling everyone Suri means princess in Hebrew, Hebrew linguists have confirmed that it doesn't.
Uh-oh.
Suri has only two meanings. One is a person from Syria, and the other is go away when addressed to a female.
Ouch. So, I mean, how do you call your daughter over at that point? Suri, come here. She's just getting mixed messages.
Right, yeah, she's leaving. Hebrew expert Jonathan Wendt says, I think it's fair to say that they have made a mistake here. There are variations of the way the Hebrew name for princess is spelt, but I have never seen it this way. Suri can also be translated into a Hindi boy's name. It also means pointy nose in some Indian dialects and pickpocket in Japanese.
Wow.
When approached about the matter, Cruise had no immediate comment but proceeded to jump repeatedly up and down on his sofa.
In true Tom Cruise fashion. Yeah.
There he is, jumping up and down.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah. And I'm sure he's still, even no matter how many people are going to come to him and tell him, no, it means something else, I'm sure he's still completely convinced that it means princess.
He's jumping and laughing inappropriately.
Trying to tell Tom Cruise anything. Anyways, from IGN.com, we have a list of the top 10 games that IGN would like to see turn into movies. Now, as you guys might know, today, Silent Hill actually released in theaters. And in fact, we're going to be showing the trailer for that just a little bit later.
It's pretty scary.
I'm excited. I really want to go see it. I was a big fan of the entire video game series. I'm hoping they do a decent job, at the very least, on the actual movie itself. But IGN's got a list of 10 video games they'd like to see turned into movies. So here they go. Number 10, Shadow of the Colossus. I guess I could see that, but you'd want somebody like the guy who did Spirited Away to do that one.
Sure, that was the sequel to Eco, right?
The Shadow of the Colossus. Sure. I don't think technically it was a sequel. It was just kind of
like the next game,
in the spirit of
sure.
It's kind of interesting. Fatal Frame, Pictures of Ghosts, Kingdom Hearts.
We got the whole Disney time.
Disney in a blender is what you'd have to call that
pretty
movie.
much.
I don't know if
they even have Tron in there now. It's crazy.
Yeah, the new it's got Tron and Pirates of the Caribbean in the new one, so that's kind of interesting.
Get Pixar into it.
Too Human, which I vaguely know the story of. This a new game that I think is using the Unreal Engine 3, but don't know too much of the story right off the top of my head. Half-Life, that'd make a cool movie. You would probably have a lot of fun.
The main character wouldn't be talking a lot, but
I get Keanu Reeves to do it. More on Keanu Reeves just a little bit later. We have Castlevania. You could do it, or you could really botch it.
Yeah.
It's like they already tried that in anime form. They had Vampire Hunter D, and that didn't really go anywhere. And let's see, we have World of Warcraft, which would have to be called anything but Lord of the Rings. That would be pretty close.
Yeah.
The Legend of Zelda.
That could be cool.
And that could be interesting. An interesting little fantasy movie.
Better than Super Mario Brothers, the movie.
That's true. As long as they did a better job than Mario Brothers, then that would work out well. Metal Gear. I could see that. I mean, but that's a really convoluted story. Cramming that into any movie is going to be kind of tricky.
Your head explodes.
And then finally, Metroid. So there's
10
video games that we could see butchered as movies.
Right. Get you Bully to do it, or whatever his name is.
Yui Bowl.
Yui Bowl, okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he actually makes movies to lose money on purpose. which is interesting for tax reasons.
For tax reasons.
Yeah, it's like that's really setting the video game industry on fire.
It's like being a shipbuilder and then scuttling your ship just to collect the insurance.
You said ship, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. But it still applies either way.
Sure.
So anyways,
it does. Avis is paging you. What a shock.
Avas is paging
we were taking bets to see how long that would take.
Yeah, well, you do not page somebody in the middle of a show, so let's go ahead and continue. That's true. The one guy that we had major problems with being unable to follow directions logging into his
Is he the one who wrote in
account.
the password, your password?
No, that was somebody else.
Okay.
He just did this 10 or 15 minutes ago. Apparently can't follow directions there. Doesn't know that you're not supposed to page anyone during a show. Avas, I gotta ask, because I know you're watching right now, is it that you want to be kicked off BuzzNet right now? Because, I can do it.
Mm-hmm. And now Pez is
Pez, it's not.
We're actually going to make a list. Anyone who pages Zach right now will get banned for 30 minutes.
There you go. Rock on. So we got Pez and Avas coming up, and
but you'll only get banned after the show.
We're going to wait till the show's over, and then we're going to kick
because we have
off
work to do right now.
Speaking of work to do, now you guys just heard IGN's top 10 list of video games they want to see turned into movies. Mm-hmm. In response, retaliation, or our ever-present urge to one-up everything around us, this is 3D Buzz's top 10 list of games we would not like to see turned into movies. Why don't you go ahead and start off our list?
Number 10, WarioWare.
That would be a terrible movie.
Yes, it would.
It would be nothing but little 15-second clips of random shit happening on the screen. Here's a guy picking his nose. Now a guy slicing a sausage. And now here's somebody else running down a hallway.
That would actually be kind of funny.
Only if you're stoned.
Or have no attention.
You start off the whole movie like...
Right.
And this is a great movie, man. Anyways, so yeah, there's WarioWare. Next one, Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Actually,
those arrows scrolling up on the screen.
That'd be a terrible movie. They probably will do it. That's the thing I'm afraid of, because you've seen these dance movies,
right?
And they've got one movie, and they apply it to everything. There's a
big competition at the end.
There's a dance movie. There's a cheerleader movie. There's a band camp movie, and they're all the same bloody story.
Pick the losers who end up winning at Vegas.
The underdogs are the dejected kids that nobody seems to like end up being champions of the day. Mm-hmm. It's that same story over and over. Because I can actually see them having a movie about DDR, where there's a big international DDR tournament, and the Japanese kids are coming down and they're super elite, because they can do DDR at the hardest level.
You get
their
the fat, smelly kids who end up losing 500 pounds during the movie because the game actually causes you to, burn a lot of calories.
And DDR has enough of a following that the movie would actually make money. That's the frightening thing.
Now we need to patent this right now, then, because someone else is
too late. I'm sure they've probably already started writing the contract as soon as we started talking. So next, number 8 on our list would be
Dead or Alive, Extreme Beach Volleyball. Oh wait,
no, just Dead or Alive.
Yeah, actually, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
They are making a movie of that.
Are they really?
They are. They really are. There is a trailer out there. I haven't seen it. I'm trying to avoid it.
Hope it's better than Street Fighter. Ooh, it's bad.
Actually, as a whole, I don't think there's a single fighting game.
Mortal Kombat wasn't bad. I mean, it was bad, but it was still kind of entertaining.
Mortal Kombat wasn't bad. Relatively speaking.
Yeah. Or it was so bad it's good.
Actually, something really funny, if you guys haven't tried it yet, go watch The Matrix again. In fact, if you're really feeling adventurous, go watch the final one. Was it Matrix Resolution or something? But we're resolving to make a better Matrix movie. But no, go watch any of the Matrix movies, then go back and watch the Mortal Kombat movie, and look how bad the fight scenes look now that we've been subjected to the Wachowski brothers.
Sure, exactly.
Because I did actually caught this thing, the original Mortal Kombat movie. I think it was on cable a couple of months back, and it's just you see them fight, they're just yaw. I was it's just like playing the video game. It's amazing. We're so used to all the spins, flips, and things like that. Speaking of which, Frankie V's going to be showing us some cool stuff here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, awesome.
So let's see. Number 7 on our list of top 10 movies that we would not. I'm sorry, top 10 games we would not like to see turned into movies is Pong.
Right. Yeah. Pong the movie.
Pong.
Not going to happen.
Movie. Dun dun dun. Yeah, that won't happen. Number 6, Minesweeper.
Oh, yeah, that would be funny.
It'd be like Das Boot on sedatives. So let's see. We have number 5.
The Adventures of Bayou Billy.
Which, unfortunately, it'd just be like a Crocodile Dundee ripoff.
Yeah.
Number 4, this is where they start getting good. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sim City.
Sim City the movie, that's right. But sir, the plumbing is not working. We have to run it to these... Anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You're the mayor. Oh.
Number 3.
Katamari Damacy. Which is a great game, by the way, but I can't see rolling a ball and picking up items and having square people, like, talking in weird dialects.
But, you know, I've seen, like, the little scenes that they put in between the levels of Katamari, for those of you who haven't played it.
A little out there.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing would be like you've just done a real long line of coke and made a movie. Not that I condone that sort of thing.
Look, a rainbow. Oh.
Anyways, number 2.
Tetris.
Tetris the movie, that's right. Revenge of the long square Tetris piece.
Now with a love scene. Yeah.
You have to rotate that one so it inserts properly into one little hole. Tetris! She wasn't faking that Tetris. Anyways, and number 1...
Driver.
Driver.
That would be awful.
Which incidentally leads us to our next story. Variety reports that Rogue Pictures has acquired nearly all worldwide film rights to Driver. That's right, the video game Driver is going to eventually become a movie. Oscar-winning writer-director Roger Avery's big screen adaptation of the Atari video game. Rogue picked up Driver from Constantin Films and Impact Pictures, the forces that were originally behind the Resident Evil movies. So it sounds like it might have done something, and now it probably won't, but who knows? Avery is penning the script for Driver. He also wrote the script for this weekend's much-anticipated Silent Hill, which I still haven't seen. I plan on seeing, and when I do, I'll come back and tell you guys all about it. Previous drafts of the Driver movie were written by James DeMonaco, Todd Harthen, yes, and James Rodet. As the trade reminds us, Driver the game centers on a cop who poses as a getaway driver for hire. A police officer who poses as a getaway driver
Driving
for
fast
hire.
cars.
I've never heard of that.
No, not at all.
So I'm happy to see another original movie rolling out. So I'm glad nobody's ever heard of a movie where we have an undercover cop
driving fast cars.
Who's going to drive around really fast. He'll be driving fastly and furiously. That's what they could call it. Driver. Fastly and furiously. It would be completely original. No one had ever seen that
bus
before.
that wouldn't slow down.
So why don't you hit us up with our next story?
Okay. Sony and Nintendo to face off in E3. E3, yeah.
Yeah,
awesome.
E3. Yeah, also,
E3.
Quick aside to the audience, 3D Buzz, as of today, I actually forgot to mention this earlier in our show. I wanted to actually bring this up. 3D Buzz has officially been recognized as an official media outlet. We have been given media passes into E3, so we will be strapping ourselves down with every camera we can find and going into E3.
And microphones.
And microphones,
yes.
and everything we can. We've got interviews lined up. We're going to show you guys everything we can. We're going to bring E3 to the people.
That's right. We're going to see E3 previews and interviews on BuzzTV afterwards. Awesome.
Actually, the whole thing is that, this year they don't have any booth babes, so... This time we're
just going to focus on the games, maybe, for once.
We're just going to bring you to fill in. So, anyways...
Sony and Nintendo will again occupy the majority of the LA Convention Center's West Hall at E3 next month, with the respective next-generation consoles in direct opposition.
Ooh,
it's like, fight!
Revolution versus PS3.
Yeah, if the PS3 even makes it. But anyway, both Sony and Nintendo will be in the same general area as last year, but this year, West Hall will be booming with excitement with the PlayStation 3 and Revolution both playable at the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll believe it when I see it.
Sure.
Not that I'm skeptical or anything.
Yeah, they got to get that Blu-ray drive in there. Microsoft, on the other hand, will quietly sit in the corner and try to lure event-goers with the 360's newest next-gen features, including an add-on HD DVD drive, less frequent crashes, and 2 more games added to the backwards compatibility list.
Wow, that's some awesome features. But
an add-on drive. How about that? It's like you just bought your new system.
Exactly. You've got this new Xbox system you're all proud of. It's got a drive.
And it's real nice and tiny and compact.
And it's real nice and
boom. Well, it's not like the first
tiny
Xbox
and
where
compact.
it's like, you need a crane and a forklift.
But now it looks like it's inhaling, like it's about to expel energy.
Expel energy.
Something, exactly right.
Yeah.
And then, it's already got a drive. I've seen it, I've used it, I've hit the eject button, and I've put games into it, but in order to play HD DVDs, I've got to get a whole nother extra drive. Don't they know Sony, Sega. Sega tried this.
Right.
They called it the Sega CD.
That was great. It's like, here's your Sega Genesis. Here's your Sega CD. Here's your 32X.
That's right.
It's like Frankenstein
this is my console.
Video game system.
It's like having to just bolt things on all of them. So, yeah, interesting. I am looking forward to E3. I hope to, get some hands-on time with the Revolution.
Yeah,
and
maybe a little
the PS3.
epic interview if we could swing.
Yeah, I'm sure we can work some stuff out. So let's see, on from here, bad news for cheaters. World of Warcraft developer Blizzard is officially banning cheating players. Ooh, I know some of you guys out there play WoW, so if you're cheating, quit it. Specifically those who use third-party programs to farm gold and items. How lame is that? Such actions can severely
That is pretty lame, actually.
Such actions can severely impact the economy of a realm and overall game enjoyment for all players. Says an official, that's my official voice.
Sure.
Says an official forum post from Blizzard on the WoW forums.
Wow.
We will continue to aggressively monitor all World of Warcraft realms in order to protect the service and its players from the harmful effects of cheating. They make it sound like smoking meth or something. From the harmful effects of cheating. That's
Sure.
right. You could develop dizziness,
I
sore
got
spots,
virtual gold
a burning
in a video
sensation
game.
during urination, all these things. But anyway, more than 5,400 accounts have already been closed and another 10,700 suspended. Lots of people in trouble over this. Blizzard encourages all users to report cheaters. So yeah, please snitch. We don't offer you anything in return, but please do it. Please report cheaters if they are suspected to be using third-party programs. The moral of the story, cheating is wrong. But killing everyone who is attending a funeral service is A-okay. So you remember that, the whole funeral service?
Right, exactly, yeah. And I'm thinking like all those cheaters, like, you know, who are playing obsessively and then they got banned, they probably ended up afterwards, going outside and interacting with human beings and getting exercise.
We can't actually, that's why we need to really kind of boost the MMORPG thing, because that's, it's kind of like the weak link effect for society. It takes all the people that you probably wouldn't want out in society in the first place. It causes them to all become shut-ins.
Sure.
And society can then progress without them.
So don't ban them. Let them keep playing.
Let them do their thing. Mm-hmm. Anyways, so next. You want to go ahead and read our next story?
Sure. Jolie to start in... I thought this said Sim City 2. I'm like, oh no, they took our idea. Jolie to start in Sin City 2. Rosario Dawson told Sci-Fi Wire that the Oscar-winning Angelina Jolie might start in Sin City 2. Filmmaker Robert Rodriguez has postponed production on the highly anticipated sequel in order to accommodate Jolie's pregnancy. She's preggers. The film's been kind of postponed because Robert has been interested in Angelina Jolie. Oh, for the lead, Dawson said.
Oh, yeah, not that he's been interested in her. That has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, there's nothing. I don't see anything to be interested in. Continue with the story. The story.
Sorry.
The story. I'm busy.
The film's been kind of postponed because Robert has been interested. Yeah, we already covered that. But she's very pregnant right now. So that's putting an understandable hold on the film.
I can't blame the girl for getting pregnant. I mean, if I looked like that, I'd be pregnant all the time.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So Sin City 2 will reportedly be based on Frank Miller's tales A Dame to Kill For and Lost, Lonely, and Lethal. Dawson will reprise her role as the ass-kicking hooker Gale. When contacted, Jolie said, I just want to be recognized for my talents as an actress.
Absolutely.
I recognize her.
A very talented actress.
That's right. Sex appeal has nothing to do with her casting.
No. That just says acting talent right there. I mean,
that just sums it up right there. Picture's worth 1,000 words.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there you go. Next story, NASA scheduled to crash a space probe into the moon. Interesting. So now they're actually paying to do it on purpose. NASA plans to crash a space probe into the moon in 2009. Now, hang on, before I go any further with this, does it really take that much planning to crash something? It's like, wow, we're going to take, 3 years?
I wonder how much that space probe costs.
We're going to set aside 3 years to develop something we're going to smash into the moon. That's awesome. The collision will be so violent, it will be visible on Earth through a telescope, a space agency said on Monday.
That's kind of cool.
The moon crash, part of a larger mission that includes a lunar orbit. Okay, they're going to loop it once, then smash into it.
Sure.
Because just shooting right into it's no fun, I guess. It's a quest for ice. Water is the key ingredient for supporting future...
Because we don't have any ice
That's right.
at all around here.
Exactly. Yeah. Water is the key ingredient for supporting future human outposts on the moon, a goal of the Bush administration. That's right, folks, the Bush administration venturing forth to conquer new territories. The multi-million-dollar price tag has some skeptics doubting the importance of the mission.
So it's going to loop around first. We'll make it loop around.
What
then it's
makes
all
you
right.
question the importance of smashing something into the moon, I ask?
It's kind of fun to blow stuff up, though.
So that's right, since the...
We're going to blow stuff up.
Since the you remember that back in the 60s, we spent all of that time and effort to very carefully land a module on the moon so people could get out and dance around.
Beat the Russians?
No,
right.
Yeah. That wasn't it. It was all in the name of exploration.
Sure.
We weren't trying to one-up anybody, really. But, 40 years ago, we were working really hard to land people on the moon. So now, as a 40-year anniversary kick, we're just going to smash something into it. Yeah. So there you go. Anyways, next story. You want this one?
Sure. Man tries to mow lawn, instead destroys van, shed, and breaks arm. The man just wanted to start his lawnmower. But, excuse me, wow, choking on my own,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So, but things this afternoon got
I'm
complicated and dangerous. Fast. A Pine Island man who started his van and then attached jumper cables to his lawnmower accidentally knocked the van into gear at his home, police and fire officials said. The souped-up canary yellow Chevy van then barreled down the street driveway about 50 feet and flew inside an open cinder block shed at the bottom, busting out the back wall and caving in the roof.
Oh my God.
The crash sparked an engine fire that spread to the roof, totaled the van, and even stripped the yellow paint off the 80s-era van, oh no, leaving only the color of raw steel. The unidentified man did his best to stop the van, but things happened too quickly, officials said. The man reportedly broke his right arm while trying to grab the gear lever of the moving van. When questioning bystanders, they stated it was a tragic accident, but it was still the best Federline family reunion ever.
That's right, Brittany. This is what you get to hang out with now. Actually, that sounds like something that would happen here in Dixon.
It really does.
Probably did happen. It was like just 2 blocks from here. Except, actually, what would happen around Dixon, it wouldn't be that you were trying to jumpstart your lawnmower with your van. It would be that you took the time to mount a lawnmower deck on the underside of your van, and you're driving your van around your front yard.
I'm glad you finished that after you said mount the lawnmower.
You, who's choking on your own whatever, is going to lecture me.
It's my Smirnoff. Call it what you will.
That's right.
Next story.
Okay, you just keep sucking on your Smirnoff there. So, 8th graders busted for watching porn in school. What is this world coming to? We've got 8th graders watching porn.
Back in the day, it was what, like 5th graders?
Yeah, 4th or 5th.
Yeah, I mean, they're like...
What's taking these
right,
kids
exactly.
so long? Our schools are falling further and further behind.
In math and in porn exclamation.
3 8th graders have been expelled from Bay Minette Middle School for showing a pornographic movie in their classroom while the teacher's back was turned. Now, I gotta admit, I pulled some slick stunts when I was in grade school, but I don't think I've ever done anything quite as fancy as actually firing up a porno while my teacher wasn't looking. Anyways, the student slipped the sexually explicit DVD into the player while the teacher was grading papers and working on a computer, according to Terry Knight, assistant superintendent for this school. The class had been watching an educational video. And still were, by the sound of things. One of the students had apparently brought the sexually explicit DVD to class in the past 2 or 3 weeks. So, smuggled a little porn DVD into class. The 3 students used a remote control to start the X-rated film on the screen where the educational video had been playing. The teacher only learned of it after being informed by another student. So, the teacher's over there at their computer minding their own business. Meanwhile, Debbie Does Dallas is blaring for all the 8th graders out here. That's great.
Wouldn't the soundtrack give it away?
The only thing that would have been, I get, you'd hope.
Why do we need 2 plumbers?
I can only imagine that they had the sound off. But, wouldn't that be like a great moment for, the superintendent's board meeting inspection of the school to come through and be like, oh, we're just coming in to see how you guys are. Oh, my God.
Oh, sex education. Wait a minute.
So, yeah, the school officials essentially had a choice. They could either expel the children involved or just simply reclassify the term educational video.
Nice.
So, in other news...
HP laptops catching on fire. Hewlett-Packard is recalling about 16,000 notebook batteries worldwide after reports of the devices overheating and burning, according to a report released Thursday by the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission. So that burning sensation in your lap may not be something you just picked up on your last business trip. Oh, who writes these things?
Wow. Where do we get this material? Goodness gracious.
Has there ever been a laptop manufacturer that's not had, like, exploding batteries? I mean, it's been, like, Dell, it's been Apple, it's been Sony, and now HP. It's like...
Dell, Apple, and Sony? You mean all the laptops you bought last week?
Shut up. I waited a couple weeks in between.
So, no, you guys got to understand. Bill comes to Dixon. You know, he's helping us out with Max Fundamentals. Doing a great job, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, here we go. He shows up at my house with his gigantic Dell laptop. You know, it's one of those desktop...
Check it out, by the way. It's a Mac running BuzzNet and 3ds Max. How about that?
Actually, just see-through. Anyway, yeah,
Cool.
Actually, they can't see a damn thing. But no,
Just imagine. Use your mind.
He shows up at the house with his desktop replacement laptop.
It's like...
And yeah, what I mean when I say desktop replacement is not how powerful it is, but the fact that it's as big as his damn desktop.
Right, it actually replaced the desk.
Lift up the screen in a Lappy 486, weighs in at a convenient 46 pounds. But no, he's got this monster, and then he picks up a new Vio, with, you know, the whole...
I had to replace my old one.
Oh, but of course, I'm sorry, I apologize. He already came there with a Vio. So he had two laptops. He had one in his back pocket, one in his front. So he buys another Vio to replace the one he had, and this one has biometrics, and, you know, you boot it by saying, "Computer, please wake up and have coffee with me." And then just, like, what, 2 weeks ago now?
About 2.5, yeah.
2.5
right
weeks
when
ago.
Boot Camp came out, and I was like, dude, I could run Max on a Mac.
No, you guys don't understand. It was like boot camp came out, he read the report, and like 10 minutes later was like, okay,
off to Green Hills Mall.
Yeah, how do I get to the Apple store from here, Zach? How do I get there? What are directions? How can I get there? Huh? What time do they close? Can I get there? So, yeah.
And you were nice enough to give me good directions. I appreciate that.
Well, you did make it there in one piece?
I did, yeah. I even made it to Comp USA as well.
I tried to guide him through the back roads of Dixon, where there's like a spike strip.
We got your Apple right here, boy.
There's a spike strip halfway down the road, and they'd be like, "Well, boy, sure looks like you're having some problems."
You got a real purty mouth.
Anyways, well, go ahead and give us...
it's all for rendering. For Concord rendering.
Of course.
Exactly.
Fabulous, because we all know
For my own
Macs
render
will, a Mac that is running Windows natively will run renders faster or something. So go ahead and hit us up with our next story. You did a great job on that last one.
eBay, the TV show.
Oh, no.
The internet auction site eBay is getting its own ABC reality series.
It had to be ABC, it had to be like, reality shows too. That's the only way they can do things these days.
Sure, yeah. Screw having a script or actually paid actors.
Yeah.
Screw that. It's all reality stuff.
Oh, well.
As reported by MediaPost Online Media Daily News, the show, tentatively titled Make It Happen. They should just call it like It or something.
Oh, God. Actually, they should just call it Desperate Housewives.
Anyways.
Will feature families who place their hidden treasures...
It is Desperate Housewives.
...for sale on eBay, then use the proceeds to pursue their dreams.
You can order them right now. I haven't even washed them.
The show will reportedly debut as a twice-a-week feature, Mondays and Fridays, beginning this summer with a Monday night episode describing the items to be placed on the auction site, and the Friday episode revealing what they brought in and what the winners intend to do with the money they earned.
Oh.
So what is the only thing not up for sale on eBay? Originality.
Yeah, because ABC would need to put a bid in right now.
Yeah. You want to take the last story?
Sure, I'll close this out. UK drivers are lemmings. No. UK drivers trust GPS more than their own eyes, and they really are lemmings. This is a great story.
That is awesome.
All of you folks in the UK, if you're watching this show right now, stand and be proud, because we're talking to you. We've heard reports before about the dangers of driving while under the influence of GPS. They do warn you even when you boot up the GPS, like Buzz has one in his truck. When you boot it up, it says, "Please don't stare at the screen while you're driving." But apparently some people have a hard time paying attention to that. It looks like drivers in the UK have taken trust of their navigation units to the extreme twice in the space of the last 2 weeks. We've seen reports of British drivers taking serious risks because they trust the info displayed on the small screen more than they do what they see through their windshield. So what, you drive in your car and like, oh dear, let me stare at my GPS.
Right, you're actually looking like on the road, graphic on your GPS and driving right into a river.
Zoom in closer. See if there's anyone around the next hill so we can pass this car. Oh, Lord. But anyways, so in the most recent case, drivers passing through the village of Luckington have found themselves landing in the River Avon by following a GPS-recommended route that pointed to a bridge that has been closed for a week. Fabulous.
They could have just, looked out their windshield instead?
But why,
I trust computers.
If God had intended us to use windshields, he would not have given us GPSs in the first place.
Right.
So, anyways, when asked what happened, they say, my NatSav told me it was this way.
Oh, NatSav.
Oh,
okay.
my NatSav told me it was this way. Well, whatever. Anyways, one resident told the Times, meanwhile, the village of Crackpot...
How perfect is that?
Only in the
Crackpot.
UK. I can't say anything. Just down the road from where we live, there is a Bucksnort, Tennessee. I'd rather live in Crackpot, England, than Bucksnort, Tennessee. But anyways, so it has to. Let's see. The village of Crackpot has had to deal with drivers whose navigation systems have directed them to the edge of a cliff with a 100-foot drop-off. Wow.
Luckily, no one has actually killed themselves yet, at least.
Nobody's actually dead or anything, but drivers have found themselves stranded on a rocky path. It's only a matter of time before something happens, said one resident.
That's faith in your fellow man.
That's absolutely I want to talk to the people who've got to actually go in and program these GPSs, because what it is there's this one guy going, hey guys, watch this.
And then people actually do it, yeah.
So that is all of our news for the evening. I do hope you enjoyed it. So with that, we've got some... Give me a paper cut on my eyeball, dude. Relax with that action. All right, so let's see. From here, we've got some movie trailers we want to show you guys.
Cool.
I think up first we have Silent Hill. I can't look in honor of its official launch. I'm sorry. We're going to be saving stuff.
Oh, the script! God!
I have him on the show. Why again? Oh, it's because Buzz is sick and nearly dying. There we go.
Brought back.
That's right. Brian Dennehy is back on the show. So anyways, the first movie trailer we have access to, and I hope we can fade over to it quickly, is going to be A Scanner Darkly, which is an awesome-looking movie. The
really
post-production effects they put on, this really cool kind of rotoscope effect. You guys got to check this out if you haven't seen it yet. Let's go ahead and fire it up.
May just be my imagination. Whatever it is that's watching, it's not human.
Gentlemen, you are about to witness for approximately 61 cents the perfect homemade silencer.
That sure is some silencer.
Just drive over to my place, kick back, get some tequila.
They're in my hair, on my skin. They're all over the place.
This is a world getting progressively worse. Can we not agree on that? What's on this earth menu?
Damage has taken place to the normally dominant left hemisphere, and the right hemisphere is attempting to compensate.
Two hemispheres of my brain are competing?
Yes.
I could be murdered.
How did I get here?
I tip my hat to any entity that could bring so much integrity to evil.
What if they come in through the back door or the bathroom window like that infamous Beatles song?
To sacrifice someone without them ever knowing it.
What does a scanner see? Into the head, into the heart. Does it see into me? Clearly. Or darkly?
Just awe-inspiring stuff.
Honey, sometimes when you go to sleep, you go on a little walk. And sometimes you talk about a place.
I don't remember.
That's why we're going to go there. So you can remember. friend's gone. I need your help. I'm not okay. Please, hurry.
Fire started 30 years ago.
I don't know what's happening. Do you know what's going on here?
This place is completely cut off.
Only the dark one opens and closes the door to silent hill.
Where is she? I'm trying to find my wife.
She looks exactly like Sharon.
Why? Rose, come on! Rose, hurry! It's coming!
What's happening?
Oh!
To find your daughter, you must face the darkness of hell.
It's okay, baby. Mommy's coming.
So yeah.
Wow.
Looks kind of scary. Oh, and you saw Silent Hill too, but you got that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Silent Hill. I really do want to pick that up. I've heard a couple of user-based reviews come in at Rotten Tomatoes.
Actually, they have the other reviews as well.
Oh, did they?
It's actually at 17% right now.
17? That's a terrible review. But you know what? I don't care. I really don't care what the critics have to say.
Yeah, really,
about
screw
it.
them.
I'll go. I'll watch it. If it's entertaining, I'll like it.
Yeah.
If it's not, then I won't. But anyway.
This one guy actually said, Yui Bull had nothing to do with this movie, but it has this general feeling of murkiness and poor plot structure. Ouch.
Wow, that's a sting.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm still going to go see it all the same. And Scanner Darkly.
Looks awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it
Great
is
post-production effects, too.
Absolutely. It's so past time for us to come up with a new sort of visual style. I mean, Sin City did it.
Mm-hmm.
That, pushed the whole black and white with semi-color and weird comic book imagery and things, and that was awesome. And we had another rotoscope movie that was a few years back.
It was the Tom Hanks Christmas movie with the train.
No,
Polar Express.
The whole thing was like video scoped like that one, but I can't remember the name of it. Somebody will probably be like, "Oh, it was that one." It's got the little soliloquy about the dude who's dreaming. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. I really am excited about A Scanner Darkly.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
I like Philip K. Dick's work. He's a good writer. He's the guy who actually wrote the book that became Blade Runner, for those of you who aren't book
Do
enthusiasts.
androids dream of electric sheep?
Electric Sleep. Yes,
Sleep.
exactly. Which was a bit of a, funny book in the crack smoking realm, but turned out to be a really good movie.
An awesome movie with still visual effects that still hold up to this day.
Absolutely.
It was made in like 82.
Was it 80?
Or might have been.
Maybe it was 82. I don't remember. I mean, I was like a little kid then anyways.
Right.
How old were you?
Like, I was like, what, 28? No.
Anyways, so that's pretty much it for our little movie clips for the evening. Now we've got something kind of special for you guys. We've got some video footage from some actual 3D Buzz members.
Yeah,
so,
awesome.
We're going to see some stuff from Frankie V. He's got some awesome footage for us. Some stuff from Akira FMX, I think, and something from Steve Hughes.
Steve Hughes, all right.
Yeah, so
Very cool.
let's go ahead and fire that up and see some stuff from our members.
Cool.
Yeah, wow.
That was amazing. It was Frankie V, and that was very cool.
Yeah, very
Those were all like
talented use of
Unreal
machinima.
characters from
Yeah,
Unreal
it's actually,
Tournament.
those all done inside of Unreal. So
Yeah.
some machinima work from Frankie V.
Yeah, awesome machinima.
Very, very cool stuff, man. Nice work. Thanks for sending that in.
Yeah, thanks, Frankie. You rock.
Now, let's see. Coming up next, we've got something from Akira FMX. Some
Cool.
footage of, I don't even know it. I don't even know if I've seen this yet. So let's go ahead and fade over that and
Let's
have
check
a look
it out.
at what we've got. What is this anyway?
Wow, some very impressive work submitted to us by
Akira FMX. Yeah, very
nice
cool.
stuff
The
there.
Eclipse. And a lot of other Yugoslavians as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Great music, too. Originally done.
I really liked the sound on it. The visuals were very nice. Great animation on it. Nice work all around.
Yeah, thanks, Akira. Appreciate that.
Yeah, there was lots of people involved in that production. Now, next up, we have Stephen Hughes doing a little lip-syncing test called The Rant, which I have seen this one, and this is some good stuff, so let's check this out.
Awesome.
So blind. You so do not understand. You weren't there at the beginning. You don't know how good it was, how important. This is it for you. This jumped up firework display of a toy advert. People like you make me sick. What's wrong with you? Now, I don't care if you've saved up all your 50p's, okay? Take your pocket money and get out! What a prick.
Wow, that was great. Poor kid.
That was badass.
That was really good.
Very good work by Stephen Hughes.
Yeah, awesome lip syncing.
Nice lip syncing job there. I really, really liked that. So,
I like the way he just hit that punch.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's hard to get sometimes. Yeah.
Very nice.
Thanks, Steve.
So, some good work by 3 of our 3D Buzz members. Very impressive stuff. Now, guys, we did have a lot of footage come in, so that's what we have tonight. If you didn't see what you sent in tonight, don't worry. Seth does get it all, and it's not that it's not going to be up. It's just not going up tonight, so relax on that. So, I think with that, I think we've gone through like our entire itinerary for the show.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. Yeah, we've gone over it all. So I guess now we could open up the phone lines and
sounds good.
Get
some calls.
Call-ins in. And
I'd like to see your best Homestar impression.
Homestar Runner.
Yes. And if anyone could just do it's a little silly request. If you could call in, do a Homestar Runner impression, that would be kind of entertaining.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and open up the lines. The number is 615-446-6502. Once again, that is 615-446-6502. Give us a call, and let's hear what you have to say. Anybody? Yeah.
Except Big O.
Except Big O, who's not allowed to call. Ever again. Because he's quiet when he calls, man. He doesn't speak.
It's like when he's not getting spanked, he's just silent.
He's just not quiet. It's very frightening. Yeah. So, yeah, what else? And anybody going to call? I mean,
it doesn't sound like it, so thanks a lot, guys. It's been a great show. Adios.
No, I want at least one call, damn it. Somebody, call us. Yeah. Is the phone plugged in? That'd be good.
Yeah, it's on.
We have a dial tone.
Yes.
So apparently nobody's calling.
Pick up the phone and call.
Hello.
Yeah. A phone? What on earth is that?
I got something. Let's try this.
You're going to call in.
Let's see. I'll call in. We got 446. Let's see if I can do this.
This is what it's degenerated to.
446-6502. Send. Now let's see if I can get it on BuzzTV. The phone is not plugged in.
Because we hear an answer machine. Technical difficulties at the moment.
Due to technical difficulties, the phone will be up and running as soon as Logan's butt gets out of the camera. Dun dun dun.
He always did want to crack his way into show business.
Actually, I feel bad for Logan. He just blushed so hard he might lose all blood pressure and pass out or something.
Crack his way into show business.
Yeah, somebody, Pez gives us a news flash. Something wrong with the line. Thank you, Pez. We hadn't quite caught on.
Pez on top of the game.
Dun dun dun.
So what's going on in BuzzNet?
Well, I don't know. More people getting into
more people are leaving us messages as we speak. Thanks, guys. This is great.
So even as we speak, Seth and Logan are trying as hard as they can to figure out the strange crosswires problem that we're currently suffering from.
Yes.
Apparently, our phone system has the flu, and it's catching.
There we go.
Oh, here we go.
You're on 3D Buzz. Hello.
Hello.
Hello! You made it through, despite all sort of technical difficulties.
Welcome, 3D Buzz member.
Okay.
Who do we have?
You have 3D Saint.
3D who?
3D Saint.
3D Saint.
Okay. Yeah, I did not catch that second part. How's it going?
It's not going too bad. It's all okay. All good. I'm enjoying the show. I've been watching the show now for, going on 4 or 5 weeks.
5 weeks, awesome.
Yeah, and I've also tuned into your radio stations from way back in the day.
Very, very cool to hear from you.
Yeah?
So where exactly are you calling in from?
I'm calling in from the UK.
From the UK? Which part? Which part?
So that's as precise as we get, just the UK.
I'm calling from Reading, which is in Berkshire.
Reading in Berkshire?
Reading.
Yeah, I don't know.
Very cool.
Never been there. The cab ride is just way too expensive, you know?
I'll put it this way. It's 47 miles from London.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's the home, Royal Berkshire.
Gotcha.
Really.
Very, very cool. Yeah. So what you up to tonight? Anything fun?
Well, I've been staying up with you guys, watching all the content on 3D Buzz.
So it's about like 3 a.m. out there right now?
Yeah.
3 in the morning.
Yeah,
wow.
3:05 a.m.
Well, it's Friday night.
Yeah.
Have a beer or two here, so
that's
it's
cool.
okay.
That's what I like to hear. Good.
Okay. One or two questions.
Sure. Yeah. Shoot.
I missed the first part of your show. Yeah, like the first 5 minutes, I think.
Oh, yeah. Well,
you missed when Brandy came in?
You missed when Brandy came in and got naked for everybody.
Man.
You missed all the good stuff that took place during the
because
first
we
5
actually
minutes
started the show early today.
Yeah. I mean,
and everyone missed it.
Let's see. In the first 5 minutes, you missed Brandy coming in.
I gave away 2 of my laptops.
You missed Stephanie with the lime jello. You missed the entire whipped cream fight between Brandy and Stephanie.
Right.
I'm sorry.
That's why Buzz isn't here.
And we didn't have the DVD in to record it at that time, so I'm afraid you did just miss out on that. That's really hard. But what was your question? Go ahead.
Anyway, the other question is on the Max Fundamentals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I signed up for it last week.
Excellent.
And I just wanted to know exactly what's actually going on with the content downloads.
The content downloads are being put in place tonight, actually. Now, not everybody is going to get access to content drops as of this evening.
We've started the encoding process.
The encoding process is in the works, and we're going to try to actually start pumping videos into some of the content drop boxes later tonight, with more of those actually being put up over the next day, maybe 2 days.
Okay,
so,
that's good.
By very early next week, like Monday of next week, all content boxes, I imagine, should have something in them, unless there's an update. I mean, I'll keep you guys up in the forums as best I can to let you know what the deal is.
Okay, that's fine. I'm great with that.
Cool.
And also, I'd just like to say, I've been to university, I studied 3D, and you guys have taught me more.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
I've got to say that's for real.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We really love to hear that. That's why we do what we do, man.
And I've actually been telling all my friends from uni as well, and we all actually visit your site and all the rest of it.
Well, thanks for spreading the
Very
word. That's
cool.
really
Yeah,
cool of you.
Really appreciate that. That is absolutely phenomenal.
So you see, it's the first time I've actually managed to actually get through to 3D Buzz.
Oh, yeah?
I've always been a member since 2002, but I haven't been, should I say,
long-time member, first-time caller?
Posts a lot, you know. I've only done about 120 posts or so throughout that time, but, you know, I've been just
actually, I know your name off the forums.
I recognize it.
I recognize you.
So you're going for quality, not quantity, with the
right.
posts, unlike Neil's.
Nice. So I tell you, you guys are very inspirational. And I'm not just saying that to get on your best sides or anything. It's a fact.
And it reciprocates, man, because stories like what you tell us are inspirational for us. So thank you very much. You got anything else you want to tell the 3D Buzz community out there, man?
I just do all the best work you can on 3D and see where it takes you.
All right, man.
And
very cool.
And the content that they do is second to none.
Thank you very much.
He actually turned some stuff in.
Actually, you turned some... Oh, yeah. Seth is telling me over here off the side that you did turn in some video? Or something. You turned something in.
Yeah, I've turned in something which I'm developing.
All right.
I'm working on something. I'm going to be developing it in partnership with a friend of mine.
Gotcha.
And I just posted somewhere just to see what you guys think of it.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, but Seth is nodding very approvingly, so we'll probably see that on an upcoming BuzzTV show.
Oh, cool.
So, very cool.
I can't argue with that, I tell you.
Well, 3D Saint, thank you very much for calling in.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it. Buzz really appreciates the compliments. Makes him feel better.
Yeah, good stuff. And
I can't believe how nervous I feel phoning in. But anyway, I'll calm down the next time I get in.
It's all good.
You'll call again, man. I know the lines get busy, but, keep trying because, hey, look, sooner or later you do get in.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, you guys take care. Keep up the good work, and it's been great talking to you all.
Good talking to you, man.
Great hearing from you. Take it easy.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Wow, that was awesome.
That was really cool.
And I have seen him on the forums.
Me too, yeah, I recognize the name.
Committed the name to memory somehow, so very cool. Excited to see his stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Anybody else want to call? Anybody else want to call, chat?
And he bought 3DS Max Fundamentals at Rocks. He's excited.
He didn't do a Homestar Runner impression, but we'll forgive him.
We'll forgive him for that.
3D Buzz.
Hey.
Hey, who we got?
Pez.
Pez.
Yeah, I can't believe how easy it is to call in.
Very easy.
Yeah, apparently it's too easy if you got in. We need to maybe change the number and not tell you or something. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going good.
Yeah, what you up to?
Not much. I'm just watching the show and then I'm going to bed.
So were you the one who said on BuzzNet that you've been drinking tonight?
Yeah.
All right.
What you drinking?
What you been sipping on, man?
Rum and some beers and stuff.
Rum and beer and stuff. That's what I like to hear. Good word.
Liquor and beer.
I wouldn't mind a huge portion of rum and beer and stuff right here for myself, but but I'll get by. Anything cool going on in your world, Pez?
Not much.
Not much.
Anyway, I just want to say,
down to business.
Zach, you did an awesome job at the modeling stuff.
Thank
I'm
you.
at the Lamborghini, I think, the roof or something, whatever. Yeah. And I don't know how the hell you did it, but...
Me either. Actually, that entire recording spell is a very dark time in my life that I've pretty much blacked out. And,
he gets the shakes when he thinks about it. Yeah, he's actually frothing right now.
I'm going to start having
not to get any
little seizures again, but no, I really am glad that you enjoyed it. That is awesome. I'm really excited to see your work. I mean, I remember the stuff that you were turning in Maya Fundamentals. I mean, you
great job on Project 3, by the way.
Yeah, you had some of the coolest looking stuff that was.
You had that cool. He had that cool run with his mech and everything.
This is just modeling, so it's not really. Can't really. What do you call
embellish upon it? That's
different.
Not true.
Different.
I think maybe he needs to get some extra homework. What do you think?
I understand what you're saying. I mean, there's not much you can do. Of course, you're not animating. We're just looking at models. But I mean, I'm still excited to see where you're going and see how you're progressing. Because I mean, you really did show an awful lot of promise. I mean, your Project 3 totally stomped someone else's Project 3 that I won't mention because I don't want to pick on anybody in particular. But there was one person that I have in mind who just really couldn't hold up to your level of expertise in Project 3. But that again,
you did a great job, Pez. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So,
I
anyways,
think it sucks. So, yeah. But anyway,
do you have a fully articulated biped character, maybe?
Sorry.
What?
Go ahead. I didn't hear what you said.
I just wanted to call in and tell you how great a job you did at the modeling. I can't imagine how hard it must have been for you to
actually
stay at home and yeah.
It wasn't that bad, although it was the first time in recording a major VTM where, I mean, I really was solo for a lot of it. I mean, there was no one else to record with me, and that's kind of interesting because, when we're doing our videos, usually we play off of each other a little bit, and so when one of us screws up, but it went really well, and I'm so glad you're enjoying it, glad you're learning from it, and just super excited to start seeing your work come in, man.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna,
You're gonna go to bed. That's what you're gonna do. No?
Hell no.
You're gonna finish the show. Rock on.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Have a good one.
You have a good one, too. And
take care, Pez.
Take it easy, Pez.
Thanks for calling in, man. Have a good one.
Bye.
See ya. Wow.
So yeah, people already working on the Lamborghini.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of renders already. Yeah.
Man, that
Pretty crazy
Lamborghini's
stuff.
massive. That's 36 hours.
It's amazing. It looks
like
great, by the
35 and
way.
some change.
I've been watching him too. You know, I've been really digging him a lot. I agree with Pezzy. I've done a great job.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
The advanced modeling class was absolutely. I mean, it is the be all end all of Maya modeling
beast.
training. It's just 116 hours of fury. And
Even sitting in on the Brandy model, I picked so much up on sub Ds. I mean, really good stuff.
was some good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. 3D Buzz, hello.
Hello.
Hey, who do we got?
This is Palace.
Palace,
hey, what's up,
What's up, dude?
Not much.
We're just chilling.
We're just hanging out, talking
Chilling
to
on
people
Friday
on the
night.
phone.
Yeah.
Right
What's
on,
up with you, man?
Right on, man. We're just sitting here enjoying the show.
Yeah?
Enjoying all the video and stuff.
Cool. Very, very cool.
So where are you calling from?
Missouri, man.
Missouri. He
Oh,
just
from
called
Missouri.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But you weren't sitting on the last show.
Sure, yeah.
He actually called in on the last show. He's about an hour outside, or hour and so outside of Sykeston. Maybe it's an hour and a half. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's something like an hour in there or something.
I did get your PM, and I did read it, and I did not respond because I typically don't do that. But rest assured,
cool.
I did read it, and I'm very interested in some of the stuff you had to say. So very cool. We'll be talking about that here very shortly, especially the possibility of you meeting us in Missouri for dinner. That would rock.
Oh, that's right, with all flying in.
You know, airplanes and things. Aside from that, though, how's things going tonight? What you up to? You doing anything other than watching a show? Because, I mean, I'm watching the show, kind of, sort of, and...
We're watching ourselves, yeah.
And, you know... Anything else fun going on?
I don't need to know about you guys watching yourselves, man.
Washing ourselves?
Are you guys using that hands-free mouse tonight?
Oh, man, I wish I had one of those hands-free mice tonight, especially back when Angelina Jolie was up. Can we bring her back? I mean, I like Niels' backdrop. It's lovely and all.
It's nice, yeah, but still.
Can we get Angelina Jolie back up as the backdrop? He's scanning back through all of the footage. Even
Working furiously. There we go.
So, yeah, there we go. Now I need my hands-free mouse. But,
hands where we could see him, Zach.
Yeah. I'll keep them up on the table for now. But, yeah, things are going well on this end. So, you doing anything else tonight? What you got planned for this weekend? Anything fun?
Oh, this weekend, man. House cleaning, man. I'm married with a child, man.
Wait, hang on. You're married and you're doing house cleaning?
Yeah, man. I help out around the house, man.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, I've been married for 13 years.
Man. Oh, wow. Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
And, part of that deal, making it 13 years is helping out cleaning the house.
Right. Yeah. It's a give and take. Exactly.
I was just kidding. Yeah. I help out around the house, too. I mess it up so that Robin can come by and clean it. But it's a necessary part of the cycle, you know?
Robin's nodding her head.
Man. Absolutely, man. But, hey, I just wanted to call in and say, hey, the show. I got a friend down here with me that we're watching it with. I'm turning him on to the 3D Buzz thing, man.
Very cool. Awesome. Have him check out some free videos or something. Yeah.
What's that?
Have him check out some of the free videos, for download.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we both watched all of the Unreal Ed videos.
Oh, very cool.
And everything.
Yeah.
I'm a big doodler, and like I was telling Zach before, I'm actually not a 3D modeler. I'm a sound designer.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
But I do like to doodle in, I've got Maya 5.0 that I doodle in. And
sure.
Unreal Ed that I doodle in and stuff.
So, kind of dabbling as a hobbyist. That's awesome.
Yeah. That's kind of a side hobby. I've actually just finished up a 3-year internship at a recording studio. I got my degree in recording engineering now.
Oh, very cool.
And I'm totally off into the sound design thing. So that's my niche.
That's your forte.
That's my forte, man. So
very cool.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, so anyways, just wanted to call in and tell y'all we're enjoying the show. I won't keep your lines tied up. And, yeah, man, Zach, get a hold of me and let's work something out.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good.
All right, cool, man.
All right, you take it easy, man.
Take care.
Later.
Thanks for calling in. Have a good night.
All right, man. See you guys.
So, cool. Yeah, I guess it's probably about time we go ahead and pull the plug on the phones. The show's about an hour and 20 minutes in, so we've gone ahead and disconnected the phones, guys.
Okay.
That's going to wrap up call-ins tonight. Thanks to everybody who did call in. For those that didn't get a chance to call because of the technical difficulties in the beginning, we really
apologize.
Sorry about that, but it was a really good excuse to get Logan's butt on the camera.
Props there. And I guess that's going to wrap things up for this show.
I think so.
Look for another show coming in next week, probably around Wednesday, same time, same channel. You guys are used to it. So
let me give a few shout-outs real quick.
You're going to give some shout-outs?
Buddies on BuzzNet.
Wait, hang on. I can't. Am I having a hard time hearing you? Check your mic. I think your mic might be dead. That's okay. Use mine.
Yeah, I think my mic died. Maybe the batteries died out? They
Could be
did.
here.
Yeah, the batteries died out.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to give a couple shout-outs real quick to some of my buddies on BuzzNet. We got Big Chuck, we got CFSer, we got C Nexus, we got Jeff Wilson, who's working on a particle editor, by the way, which is pretty cool. We got Toastage, we got Niels, we got Tagger, we got Revelous, and Pez, and Big O. Thanks a lot. Oh, and Nutman. Can't forget.
There you go. There you go. So with that is going to wrap things up for tonight's show, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we will catch you guys on the next Buzz TV. We're out of here. Good night.
Right.